College Park, Maryland, home of the Maryland Terrapins. Fans have been eager for this clash coming up in what some affectionately refer to as the Snake Pit. Today, a Big Ten clash, and you know when you square off against a conference opponent, the blood boils a little hotter. The Huskers will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Maryland Terrapins offense will go on the attack first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Terrapins send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. So Nebraska's offense will take the field for the first time. We've had our eye on this guy for most of the season, and what a weapon he is. He is making a charge for the Heisman Trophy. And, David, I don't really think many would argue with it.
No, because it's been crazy. He's been the focal point of this offense, and he continues to deliver week after week. He's a superstar, putting up big numbers, carrying his team on his back. Jesse, that's a tough spot to do that for a whole year because of the physical pounding. It's been tremendous so far.
Yeah, can he keep it up is the question. And I think when I think back to the first half of this college football season, I think a lot of the most memorable moments and the best highlights have been this guy, right? He has shown up for his football team. He's done incredible things. Can he do that now in the second half of the season and make that Heisman push?
Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. When you're called Corn Huskers, you're like a big red thrashing machine, and you're going to get it done on the ground.
Just going to chew up the ground yards. Just going to eat you up, play physical, be different. And that's what Nebraska fans want. Throw back to the old days, the glory days, and they want some of that here in this recent history.
So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to him again. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. Might be calling a hot route. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Touchdown, Husker! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Looking deep down the right side. A full dive to haul that one in. Just when you thought that was out of reach, nothing appeared to be out of his reach there.
Yeah, he says just throw it up and I'll go get it. To track the ball.
Breaks into the open. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Terrapins have moved it inside the 20. He'll do it himself. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll leave it with him. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the first down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Terrapins! Extra point here would tie the game.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And he puts through the extra point. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He steps out of bounds just across the 20 at the 21. Decent starting field position here. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Duncan. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Peppers. Oh, he's got some space. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. First play of the period, first down here. Might be changing the route. To the air on 1st down. Rolling right and going deep. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Using his legs to buy some time. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to go up top. Setting up the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. Has to keep it in the air. Got his man quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drilled as he throws, and they stop him on fourth down with the heat. Maryland has the ball back in the Terrapin offense ready to go. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. He's going to run it. Shakes off the defender. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Man, that's so frustrating. And it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Use the play fake. Now to throw. They're working that left side. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. And the Terrapins now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Looking for more room. Attack. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Nebraska. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play, and he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turn on the Jets, making the big play.
On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick 6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
Quickly to the tight end. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. You'll take that completion.
Here's the handoff. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The Terrapins have this offense rolling. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Right on the money. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Finds the tight end. Still running at the 40. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Terrapins with the 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Daniels. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. What will they dial up on 7? A long way to go. They'll go with a direct snap. Can't get him to the ground.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's broken up and almost intercepted on that shot to the end zone. It'll be 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. Right down the boulevard. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Boy, good. There's a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Quarterback making adjustments. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Unloads it left.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Going right to work up top. Got his man on the right. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. He's got it. Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains. Wants to throw on first down. On target. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Terrapins moving quickly to the line. Going to swing it on second down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
A lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Terrapins will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catch is made at the 15. He's able to pick his way for... bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Third down, they got to get it to Neptune. He'll have to launch a rocket. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference. The offense gets a fresh set of downs after the PI. We'll see if the defense can regroup and put together a stop. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Peppers. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Got some of the work done on first down. Let's see what they have on second down. Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield very late in the half. Complete to the right. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. They'll immediately call timeout.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys on the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
Unloads to the wideout. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. And they get him down for the sack, and they'll go to the locker room feeling good about their pass rush. The Terrapins will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. A little screen to the running back. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39, a pickup of 15. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. He wants to change this route. To the air on first down. Finds his man. It's Peppers.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Throws to the wideout. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. The Cornhuskers line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Wheeler. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Huskers are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later. And you could...
There he goes. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. The execution on that screen pass is one that will go in a coaching clinic.
Nice execution on the screen. Allow the rush to come upfield. Now I release, get the ball to the running back. I got my playmaker in space. Nice chunk yardage play right there by the offense.
Quickly complete. Headed to the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver. The quarterback, because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Leaves it with the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Terrapins come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. On the move, he fires. Wide open downfield. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. Plucks it out of the air. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. No good. After the missed field goal, still down by 11. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man all by himself. There he goes to the right. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Huskers. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Power football with the run. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
Early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the score.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down after the rare drop from this dude. The Terrapins will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And here comes the Nebraska offense. Quick strike score, Jesse. This offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Gonna take a shot at this DB. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the 1st down?
We'll give the defense credit there on 3rd down. It almost looked like they were expecting the screen. They gave up a few yards, but not enough for a 1st down. Now they've got a chance to get off the field.
Quarterback making checks. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs. Great place to start for this offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Makes the grab.
Nice job by the wide receiver getting open on that slant route against man coverage. He fakes like he's going to the outside. He's able to create some separation, cross his face, and then secures the catch.
Gives it on the option. Turning it on. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense got it. Past the 50. At the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Nebraska! And they turn it into a defensive score.
And that's the kind of play that can win you the game. You're on defense. It looks like the opponent's just going to run it in for an easy touchdown. But you create the takeaway, you scoop and score. It's a game-changing play. It's a momentum-changing play. And you can see on the sideline right now, they are completely galvanized by that defensive score.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll send the back in motion. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. They'll line up for a second down play. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. He's got it on the right. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on fourth. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
And the Huskers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Going to the run, it's Peppers. Oh, the sweet feet. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. Missouri has the lead right now. Columbia has just been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 6 over Alabama. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Swings it out to his running back. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. Now on first and 10 from the 27. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a third and long. Just keep slinging it. And the Terrapins will call on their punt team. Hauls it in, looking for space. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Takes the handoff. It's Peppers. Brings into the open. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on first down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Inside the 35. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on third down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on third.
Give to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the back. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. To the ground with the back. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Smart move to keep it on the ground. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
And this offense does it again on 3rd down. They have been so elite on 3rd down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built a lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. But we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. After a drive this long, a field goal would be demoralizing at this point. It's 3rd and goal. Jump the gun just a bit, and we've got a false start.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The 12th play of this drive, the defense trying to dig in on 3rd and goal. The give out of the gun. Stumbled to the ground.
And decision time coming for this offense. How about the defense? They've hung in their Palmer, made him earn it all the way down. Now, are you going to go for it on 4th down?
Yeah, you know, after running so many plays offensively on the drive, I know it'd be disappointing to only walk away with a field goal, but you'd feel even worse if you went for a touchdown and didn't get it. I think
to the end zone, and it's picked off.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably... You probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game, but I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Just a short pass to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to fire on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on this schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The offense changing the play. To the air on second down. Complete to the left. Turning on the Jets. At the 20. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. No more room to run. They make the tackle right there, and the clock is at 0, and that's how this one will end. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.